Hey there, welcome back. Here's another card I did in class today. I know I'm going into Christmas. I tried not to go there, but I couldn't help it. I saw this card. I saw something like it, and then I tweaked, did my own little magic on it, and I really liked the way it turned out. So let's get started. Remember, I'll have all the measurements of everything on the blog. Okay, so I've taken a piece, my card base, that's 4 1/4 by 11. I've folded it in half. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to sponge, and I'm going to use Pool Party. Yep. You see my sponge is kind of cool. You got a little clip. I've just taken one of our sponges and clipped it in 6 pieces. And then in the middle, I'm just going to sponge it. And my purpose for that, if you'll see, look at the card, see how it's got just a subtle blue behind the tree? So that's what I'm doing. Okay, and then my next step is I'm going to take Lovely as a Tree, and I'm going to take this stamp, and I'm going to take Gumball Green, and I'm going to ink up the stamp. Like that. And then I'm going to take a chocolate chip pen, and I'm going to pull the marker side, the fat tip side, and I'm just going to, and the reason why you can do this is chocolate chip's a little darker than Gumball Green, and you can see it doesn't hurt the marker at all. Alright, and then I'm going to huff it, and I'm going to set it down maybe 1.5 to 2 inches from the top, because I really want the tip of the tree to show in my oval. I could care less about the bottom. Try to get it in the center. Voila! Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so then the next step is going to be to run your, okay, you've got 2 layers here. You've got the blue layer and the white layer. So I'm going to run the white layer. Can you see the dots through the Pokadot embossing folder? I'm going to run it through there. Here's the Pokadot embossing folder. I'm going to take a piece of white cardstock, run it through the Big Shot to get the dots. And then I'm going to take out of the framelits, the ovals. You get all these different sizes. It's wonderful, wonderful. And I'm going to take the 4th smallest, and I'm going to run that through the Big Shot. And I've got the magnetic plate, so it holds it nice and straight. And can you see that I put a pencil mark here and here? And why I did that is I laid it up on my grid paper. That's why, so I could tell the center of the oval, so you don't get an oval when you cut it that looks like that. So if you lay it on a grid and then mark the top and the bottom, that'll help you with getting it dead center when you run it through the Big Shot on your card. And I did the dots first and then the framelits, okay? So that piece, we've got that done. And then I went 1 step smaller on the framelits, doing the same thing. You see I've got the pencil mark on there. Doing the same thing, and this is a piece of Pool Party, and I ran it through the Big Shot and cut that piece out, okay? So now we're going to take and we're going to flip the embossed piece over, and we're going to put a couple of dots of blue. 1, 2, not too much because it'll scooch you out. And you don't like it to scooch you out. And I'm going to flip it over. So you see I'm gluing the blue to the back of the white. Okay? Try to get a nice even border around there. And sometimes if it hangs over, I did a real good job. I'll get good sizes on the blog, but if it hangs over, you just cut that blue off so you don't see it. No biggie. Okay, so then the next step is to grab up some dimensionals. And we're going to take the dimensionals and we're going to put them on the corners and one at the top and the bottom. Okay, I got them all done. And then you just find your borders all the way around. There you go. And see how see how the tree, the top of the tree is sticking out? I could care less about the bottom. To me, it's like a window. You're looking through a window and you see this beautiful tree outside at Christmas time. So we're going to put some words on there, and I just used a piece of scrap. And I used cherry cobbler. And then I also used the set, love this set, Petite Pairs. Ooh, Petite Pairs. Well, got the Merry Christmas out of there. Woohoo! And then I used the ticket punch. Center it up. Get it straight. And then this guy I'm just gonna glue down there. Straight. And then the final step, well, you want to do your inside of your card, and I'd probably do the same tree, and then on the envelope do the tree as well. But the final thing is to get some of our dazzling detail